Today I want to talk to you about an amazing discovery I've made in the management of my occipital neuralgia, my chronic migraines. And that discovery is the healing benefits of ambidexterity. That's right. I'm a righty, and I've started using my left hand for everything. And this has tremendously reduced the incidence of headache and occipital neuralgia flare-ups. So just to clarify, 95% of my headache symptoms exist right on the right back side of my neck in the area of what's called the lesser occipital nerve. When I have flare-ups, it's the lesser occipital nerve on the right side of my neck that acts up like crazy. And so whenever I would use the right side of my body, whether it be long sessions on the computer with my right hand on the trackpad, or whether it be working on something with my right hand in front of me, like mechanicking and wrenching on things with my right arm, or really anything, even just sitting on my phone for just a few brief texts with my right hand, having that right arm extended in front of me would immediately cause pain and flare-up in that hot zone of my neck that was responsible for being the epicenter of my headache episodes. And so about a month ago, I woke up in the middle of the night and I was just lying in bed thinking deeply and having really clear thoughts. And it occurred to me, if it's using the right side of my body that's causing this headache pain, why don't I just fucking stop using the right side of my body? Why don't I just use my left hand, right? Let me try it. Let me just ice this arm, not literally, but hypothetically. Keep this hand in my pocket so that I'm not tempted to use it. I even considered tying the fingers of this hand together so that when I habitually went to use that arm, I would be reminded not to. And I decided to just stop using my right arm. And since that decision, I've had one day in the past month where I've had to take abortive triptan, and I probably didn't even really need it that day. I just took it because I didn't feel like dealing with it. So I can't think of anything I've done ever from a lifestyle point of view that has reduced my headache symptoms more than cessation of the use of my right arm and the development of ambidexterity, the use of my left hand for scrolling the mouse, the trackpad, brushing my teeth, cutting my steak, using my phone, right? These are the big things that I do with my hands, especially the trackpad and the mouse. That's the big one. And the phone. And as soon as I did that, immediately the right side of my body started calming down, and it's just remarkable. And so it just has me thinking that occipital neuralgia really just may be an overuse disease. It's a chronic state of tension and inflammation of a certain side of your body because of overuse of that side. And for me, I'm a righty. It was my right side. And doesn't that make sense? I mean, for 30 years, I've been using the hell out of that right side of my body. It's not so far-fetched to think that maybe the musculature and all the tissues on that side of the body just need a break, man. And I'm giving them a break, and the results are immediate. So if you have one-sided headaches like me, and I think most people do, because the etymology of the word migraine is literally one-sided, hemikran, or something like that. It means one side. And so migraines and most intense headaches usually are one-sided, and people are usually one-sided. Righty or lefty? For me, I'm a righty. The pain was on the right. I started using my left. The pain stopped. Give it a shot, especially if your headaches are like mine. And I hope that you can get as much benefit out of this trick as I have gotten. Okay? It's been a month. The results are promising. I'm going to keep going with it, and I will report back to let you know how the results continue to develop with the management of the occipital neuralgia in my right lesser occipital nerve, an area where I've had 2 migraine surgeries just on that side. I had my first nerve decompression of the right lesser occipital nerve in 2017 with Zeev Peled, where he decompressed all my occipital nerves, the greater in both lessers and the third occipital nerves, all at the back of the neck. 2 years later, I was still having some residual pain, almost exclusively at the right backside of my neck in the area of the lesser occipital nerve. Dr. J. Austin at MGH reopened that scar and went digging to see if he could find any additional nerve branches in that area, and he did, and he caught more. Even after that surgery, I've continued to have some headache pain in that area, and that's what led me to this breaking point where I was just like, fuck it, I'm just going to stop using that side of my body entirely, and I did it, and the results have been solid. So give it a whirl. Let me know what you think. Talk to y'all soon. Peace out.